the winglets you've seen.
Moeder, geef eens 1 minuut plaats drüber.
And then as an 8-meter model with the winglets. Philosophy for large mod gliders is to build but with a very thin wing section. So if you consider 6 feet is a solid square carbon joiner with the dihedral built into the joiner. The profile, it starts off at 12% at the root, thinning down to 10%, medium weight, and 9% at the tip. So it's extremely thin section. Which has a 173W engine in those. I think you could say there's no shortage of power there. This model is equipped with a linear motor in the nose. It's an outrunner. I think you have to agree that it certainly has a very impressive amount of power to pull the glider through its manoeuvres. Christian described this as his park flyer. It's hard to believe you're actually watching a 7-meter half-scale model going through a very impressive aerobatic display. Usually with the motor, as I say, with the idea being that you could use the motor to get to altitude and then practice a full-size, model full-size schedule from altitude. So a 6.5 kilowatt outrunner motor in your nose. The Leica says it's a 12S. The cells he has in there are 5,300 milliampere. So that time is really unbelievable display for a is incredibly small. So it's a credit to the dynamic design, to its agility, to be able to go through this schedule you're seeing today. Obviously very lucky today, wonderful conditions here at Blackbushe, extremely lovely. If this had been last weekend, it would have been a different story. As you can see, large model like this, you get caught into in-ground effects, obviously, with the getting close to the tarmac there. So gliders are known to be very efficient, so they just want to keep on flying. Somebody's idea is to do a knife-edge loop there. I think that sounds like a challenge being thrown down. A lot of rubber. Obviously, being able to use the motor the way that Christian is, you are capable of doing some extremely tight manoeuvres. Very short radius, very small radius rather. It's a different style to the jet-powered Fox that we saw last year from Ali. That was very impressive. Manoeuvres are much larger, so this is quite an interesting contrast. So this is pretty reasonably electric display, so you've got plenty of power and good duration, so it's an extremely efficient motor. There's a little bit of headwind here. Obviously a bit of headwind helps slow these gliders down. There's air brakes equipped on the top of the wings. But even at 24, just over 24 kilos is one. You can see how big the wing area